Yeah.
One more chair. One there, down here.
Take Fox some more. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, how did you enjoy Anthrocon 2014? I'll take that as a good. This has been one of the most exciting conventions we have ever put on, particularly because of the absolutely outstanding guests that we were able to kidnap this year and force to attend our convention. That's not true actually. We're very, very sad that Mr. Cummings has a very, very busy schedule. He has had to take his leave already. He's on his way, actually already at the airport. He damn well better be already at the airport. Yes, he's already at the airport, yes. But I think if I don't miss my guess, Mr. Tokar, Mr. Tokar!
I'm still here. You can't get rid of me, I'm like bad luggage. Lost at the airport.
How do you find this interesting little fandom of ours?
I had the best time. You guys are amazing. You just treated me so well. I'm sorry I have to wear these glasses, but I'm very light sensitive, and that is like I'm under an interrogation. So you'll forgive me for that. So I had the best time, Uncle Kage. I had the best time. You guys treated me so well. Everybody was so nice. They came up, I signing autographs and talking to people, and people shaking my hand and telling me it was great. I love this fandom. I don't know what I love about it more. This is the warm or the fuzzy. Yeah, it's very fuzzy. I saw the carpets out there. You guys are molting and shedding. You're gonna burn out every vacuum in the hotel.
It's all right. That's in our budget for damages.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to pass the microphone to the gentleman to our left, our registration director, Mr. Sonic Gott. I actually don't know myself. Have we figured out what the final attendance was of this year's convention?
We did indeed. We surpassed last year's numbers. 5,861. I would like to give my biggest sincere thanks to all of my staff at the registration department. Without you, this couldn't have worked. Thank you to everyone.
I would like then to hand the microphone to Mr. Rigel, who is sitting there with his high-tech laptop computing device, in which he has done some mathematical calculations. Rigel, would you be so kind as to explain what I'm blithering about?
I apologize that I have my numbers on my laptop because we were still calculating this as of about 5 minutes before I got here. So give me one moment, please.
HP.
Yeah.
I have to enter my password. Uncle Kage on fire with a PH. Is that out loud?
While he is calculating, there's a number you need to throw in there. You all know that we had the t-shirts made up for the city of Pittsburgh, those black city t-shirts with the artwork of Tani Darial on them. that were sold at our various hotels and such. We had not intended to make any profit off of those, but as the supplier, we did wind up with extra money from the sale of those shirts. We really could not see fit to keeping that money, so whatever number he comes up with, I will throw at you the additional that we came up with. We will be giving that in a check to the National Aviary when I'm soon.
One moment. Okay, before I go ahead with this, I'd just like to invite our charity representative, Desiree, up. If she could come up, please. This is Desiree with the National Aviary.
Hi.
Now I'll give you the total numbers that were raised for charity. From our, we had a vendor. Do we have the name of that vendor? No, we have a vendor which we will list later. It came in at the last minute. Gave us $52. Thank you very much. The Furry Survey with Dr. Javasi gave us a check for $140 raised from donations from the surveys. We received, let's see here. For registration, they gave us $46 from money raised at their table. Thank you. The poker tournament brought in $1,720. That's great. Thank you very much.
There's a lot of gamblers here.
Retail at their table brought in $1,710. They received cash donations of $1,142. The Bucket Brigade, where we sent fursuiters around with buckets, and I'd like to thank every single one of the fursuiters who came by and assisted by going around and huckstering for money. They brought in $3,342. Amazing. The raffle, the charity raffle, set what I believe, and is unofficial, I haven't had internet connection to check out comparing to previous years, I think it set a record at $3,436. The comedy show, Cog Into's comedy show, brought in $7,350. The charity auction brought in $8,010. And as Kage mentioned, we have an additional check, and you indicated that was, can I give that number? You said $2,000 in addition from the t-shirt sales that we weren't expecting, so we're passing that on to the charity. This all adds up to $28,948.
Sorry, 20 bucks is all I have on me right now.
Mackerel. I didn't even know what to say. But wow, you guys, thank you so much. We have over 500 birds at the National Aviary that are all going to benefit so much from this money. I have chills right now. I'm just completely in awe. So thank you so much for being so great to us. Our staff and our birds had a blast this weekend. This was a wonderful experience for us. I feel like we should be paying you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and from everyone. We really appreciate it. And we just got some money too from something Ultra Lounge. I'm sorry. Okay. They just gave us a donation of $560. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so it looks like we're getting very close to $29,000 because we just got another $60 donation and then another $20 donation.
We could probably round that up to 30,000 if anybody out there feels generous.
Bugsy!
Here comes one.
I'm starting to feel like a dancer.
Bugsy, go!
Maestro music plays.
A pregnant dancer. Not really that attractive. Thank you.
Roger will help out. I don't want this poor lady to strain herself.
This is chaos. And I love
Okay,
it.
29,000 plus. Maybe we'll give you a final number eventually. While we're having our fun up here again, don't stop on our account. I want to thank... Keep it coming, keep it coming. I want to thank our darling friends from Sign Language Interpreting Professionals, SLIP that is, here in Pittsburgh, for ensuring that our friends who do not hear well are able to enjoy Anthrocon as much as all the rest of us.
You guys are awesome.
And a special service they provided this year. We had some attendees who are both deaf and blind. The only way they really could experience the convention during the fursuit parade was through tactile. They were able to touch the faces of the fursuiters and learn about them that way. And Vic and Lauren helped us with that. We are very, very grateful that we are able to extend Anthrocon even to those who are neither see nor hear.
That's awesome.
If some of that's Canadian, that's cheating. Give it to me.
Is that yours? Oh, no.
Let's see, Mr. Chiaroscuro.
Yes.
Would you care to say a word? Oh, I'll let you count. Mr. Chiaroscuro will say a few words.
Yeah, okay.
You start counting.
One for me and one for you. All for the birds. All for the birds. I'm counting. We've broke 30,000. If we get 848 more, we break last year's record.
Ooh.
We already did. Did we? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Who threw in the Fernando's coupon?
Just so you know, we're free next year, too.
Well, while I've got the microphone, I'd like to thank my staff at the Dealer's Room and Fursuit Photography for their excellent work this convention. I'm very, very happy with what they have done. We would also like to announce the upcoming themes for future years. Next year, in 2015, Anthrocon's theme will be Viking Invasion. You better get Viking ready, it's going to be Viking awesome. 2016 will be Roaring 20, in honor of it being the 20th Anthrocon ever held.
Awesome. Very awesome.
And 2017's theme will be Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Weird.
Hopefully that's the year the Pirates will kick the Phillies' ass back into the Atlantic Ocean. Let's see. We had a fursuit parade, right? I seem to remember that. How many fursuits went through the fursuit parade?
1,324.
Oh, I'll let KP tell you that. You're busy counting. Oh no, you're through counting money.
No, we're still counting, but I think there's more money up here than there were fursuiters in the parade.
All right.
We had a total, we broke last year's number at 1,326 fursuits.
Which means, and I don't mean this in a horribly conceited sense, Anthrocon's fursuit parade is bigger than 80% of the furry conventions out there. I want to take a moment to thank two groups of people. We have some performers who joined us this year. We had Fox Amore, we had Alexander James Adams, we had Amadia, we had some magnificent music performances. We had our returning guests. We had Andy Runton. We had how your name is again down there? I can't remember.
Jim Martin.
Oh, Jim Martin, Jim and Crystal Martin down there. Yep. You become such a fixture here. I hardly even see you anymore. You're the replacement Jim Cummings.
Yes!
Yes!
I want to thank the very, very many senior staff members of other conventions worldwide who have joined us this year, both as attendees and to help out. We have the chairman of the largest furry convention in Australia. We have folks from Eurofurence out here. We have folks from Confuzzled. You just name it. It really does warm my heart that they have come here to be able to sit down by my side and say, "Ha ha, not our con, ha ha ha." Thank you for that. I'll get you back in a few months. That's it. I'm going to pass this down this way and give it to the next person who wants to talk.
Nah.
We'd just like to know how we did, and to that end, I put together a little survey form for everyone who can fill out when they have a moment. If you go to www.anthrocon.org/survey, it'll just pop up a little form. You can tell us what you liked, tell us what you didn't like, tell us what you'd like to see again next year, or never see again at all. So please share your thoughts with us. We'd really like to know what you think. Thanks.
Please, when you fill out the survey, please give us an idea of where you went to eat during Anthrocon. We're trying to figure out how far people go from the convention center, so we can improve our dining guide. Thank you.
Pardon me. I really don't have too much to say. I mean, I just hope everyone enjoyed the convention and everyone enjoyed the dances. Who here was at the dances during the week? I just want to give a big shout out and thanks to my mighty fine crew. Without them, I'd probably be a curled up in a fetal position in the corner. Here Corp, our AV rental crew, they are fantastic people. Everyone in my crew back there, I thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
I just don't want to be remiss in thanking my own crew as well for the charity work. I did my whole charity thing this weekend with only 2 other people, so we were a crew of only 3. I did it with Mike Pierce and Trevor Boyd, my 2 very reliable staff members who managed to help me to no end this year. So thank you very much to them.
I'd be quite remiss if I did not thank the staff and management of both the Western Convention Center Hotel and the David L. Lawrence Convention Center, in particular Teamsters Local 249, who have been extremely good to us over the past years. They are just as much a part of the success of this convention as any one of our staff, and we are eternally grateful to them for their hard work.
And
Newspapers for Whisper.
Sam, we do have an updated number based on the very generous donations that just came in, including the check and all of the cash. Lee, would you like to tell them how much you guys just raised?
From that last outpouring of generosity, the furry community has added an additional $2,210.
45 cents.
That was so amazing.
What was that matter, Mr. Mathematician?
$2,210.25. Just like that.
For a grand total of...
A lot.
Last year we raised $30,848. This year, thanks to what you guys just pushed it to, we just raised $31,738.
Wow. I need you all working for me as professional fundraisers. Again, just thank you. I don't even know what to say. This is so wonderful. And when I go back and tell them how much this raised, I don't think anyone's going to believe me. So, thank you. Please, if there's anything you ever need, please call me at the aviary.
And I want very much to thank the city of Pittsburgh, the city that was the first city on this planet to throw its arms open to a furry convention and to make that convention a part of its landscape, to make it an institution of the city. For those of you who might have missed opening ceremonies and were not aware, the mayor of the city of Pittsburgh did declare yesterday, July 5th, 2014, officially Anthrocon Day in the city of Pittsburgh. Peter is overcome with emotion and there's something happening in this day. I had a list of things I wanted to talk about, and you might have noticed for the charity show I changed lab coats. That list is in the other lab coat pocket, so I'm winging it right now.
Nice.
My colleagues up here, what else should we, anybody, if we have forgotten to thank anyone, including our absolutely outstanding staff and volunteers who give up their free time, their own money, their vacation day to make this convention happen. Remember, the sole purpose of this convention is for you guys to have a good time, and I think my staff did an absolutely bang-up job doing that this week. So what I miss?
KP, there was this little fella underneath the table here, and he seems to have a little hurt hoof. And I was wondering if maybe you could look after him for a little while. That would be really, really awesome. So, could you look after him for us, please? I'm going to take care of the moose. And I think he sort of sounds like this. I don't know why. It sort of seems like something he sort of sounds like.
We do promise we will take care of the moose until we see you again. And Lee, I very much hope we will. We might not be able to do the giant cars and the massive suites, but if you find yourself in Pittsburgh over our weekend, we would certainly welcome you as warmly as the city of Pittsburgh has welcomed us.
Thank you. I would ask one favor. I want to say thanks to North for being such a great moderator for the panels as well, and all the staff and everybody that treated me so well. I don't want to overextend your generosity, but if I could ask one small favor, I'm going to put this on video. I want to thank you guys for, I know a lot of people have come up and asked me about my fan book project, and I don't want to make this about that. But on my upcoming podcast, it's about fandoms, and we were originally going to do bronies, but I think the first podcast should be about the furries. I could get you guys to just say, furries love fan built on 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I am complete.
We do have one request of the entire membership. Lee has been a fantastic guest of honor, but has misplaced a pair of prescription sunglasses.
Oh yeah, they look just like this but dark, and if you find them, do not put them on and drive any kind of vehicle. You will get hurt or hurt someone else.
If you do see this pair of sunglasses with a strong prescription, please turn them in to an Anthrocon staffer so that we can get them back to Lee as quickly as possible.
What do you say?
That is actually a very, very good point to make. As you are getting yourself ready for the long trek home, don't be sad. You can start looking forward to next year as soon as you arrive. Please do take stock of the things you brought with you and see what you might be missing. Our Lost and Found still has quite a few items in it, and we don't want to mind them for you. So please, if there's anything that you do not have, like, oh, your keychain, or your sketchbook, or your passport, or your face, or something like that, please do contact us. We're going to be moving our operation from the convention center back over to the Westin Hotel. Please come to the Crawford Room on the 3rd floor, and we will try to get your property back to you. Anything that is travel necessary, a driver's license, car keys, passports, faces, things like that, tomorrow in the morning we will be turning those over to the Westin front desk, because we don't want to take your passport home with me. The other equipment, Tuesday, we're going to have that little party where we start going through and try to figure out who owns what. So if you've lost your cell phone or something, let us know, because, well, hey, if your cell phone winds up at home with me, I reserve the right to do anything with it I want. Now, I'll look at the phone number that says Mom and say, hey, babe. I heard you're pretty hot. The kid told me that you get the idea. So please, do collect your property. We will mind it for you, but only for so long. Anything else for folk up here? Any comments, feedback from our amazing friends from sign language interpreting professionals? Anything we can do to improve the service that we provide? I'm asking you. I want to know. He is. God damn, he is handsome. He is. Look at those shoulders. Jeez. I mean, he's just amazing. He's like an Adonis. I'm seeing the deaf people down there like... Thank you, Big. Thank you, Slip. You guys are fantastic. We are most definitely going to be inviting you back next year. Do not forget, if you have feedback, positive or negative, please do tell us. Fill out the survey on our webpage, send us email, contact us. Anthrocon has only one mission, and that is to make every convention better than the last one. So anything you tell us, we will take into account. If we can make Anthrocon 2015 better than this one, we'll certainly do our doggondest to try. Any final comments from the folk on the stage?
Thank you again.
And we thank you too. With those comments from our very, very dear and esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Lee Tokar, I'm going to declare Anthrocon 2014 closed. And now we can begin to look forward with great anticipation to Anthrocon 2015 in July here in this most livable city of Pittsburgh. All right, staff members, liaison, get back to work. You're still on the clock.
Oh, my phone. Bubba, don't walk.